Hello, future me. Hello, future me. Hello, future me. Welcome to day 405. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I had a stroke. Today's been all right. I woke up at like 11, 12ish. I didn't have really anything for breakfast. The fuck? Sorry. I went to Myers and Walmart with Papaw today. It was fun. I got a USB-C cord because for the Quest, because I'm using it, the little VR thing. I have one, and it's an Apple one, but it's like 6 feet. It's not long enough. And I went to go get like an actual, like, not like a branded one, but like an actual like Oculus cable. They only had an On brand, which is the Walmart brand, but it's $50. It was 16 feet, but it was $50. So I just got a 10-foot one, and it's working fine. 16 foot, I'd be comfortably go all the way over there, but like with 10 feet, it's fine. It works fine. But honestly, AirLink works a lot better than I thought it would work. Like it's almost indistinguishable from cabled. I do know there are some lag spikes sometimes, but it's fine. I went into Walmart, and the guy there was really nice, but I guess he hasn't worked there that long. He took me, and I asked for the 10-foot one. He grabbed it. I bought it, and as I was walking away from the cash register, I was in the electronics section. I looked down, it said 6 feet. So I had to go back and return it and then get a new one. But he was really nice. But yeah. I took Papa to Verizon. He had to do something with his phone. He didn't get it fixed. Then we went to Myers and Walmart. Oh, I saw Wiley at Myers. They worked there. I came back, and I had... What did I have when I got back? That meal was a few hours. Let's see. Fuck. Oh, fish fingers and fries. It was really good. What I ate something earlier. Or did I? Maybe I didn't. I don't think I did, honestly. I've just been VRing all day. I make sure to give my eyes a break, and they don't hurt. As you can see, no blindfold. They feel fine. I don't know if it's just something I did, but they don't hurt. They're a little like I'm rubbing my eyes more, but they don't hurt. But I do like every 20 minutes I just kind of take them off and look around for about a minute or so. I'll go back training on Wednesday and Thursday, so I'm finally on the schedule. Thank the fuck God. Thank the fuck God. That's nice. I'm very happy. Sorry, my right eye is itching. Wasn't doing that. I'm very happy about that. And Grayson's coming down Thursday, I think. And I'm gonna hang out with Grayson. It's gonna be freaking sweet. But I'm very happy because I was kind of scared that they were going to be like, well, this is taking too long, so we hired someone else. So I'm glad that I'm continuing to have the job. I never know what to talk about. God. Are my lights plugged in? They look like they are. Fuck, what do I talk about? Because I want to talk about things, I just don't know what to talk about. I guess I could talk about Kinkle Bob stuff. I'm having such a hard time deciding whether I should talk to her or not, because I could just play the never just talk to her again, just leave. But that's not a good idea. Then there's the talk to her. But then I have to decide whether I should do it over text and in person. And obviously the better thing to do is in person. Well, sorry, I should specify what I can't. because I had that conversation with her, I feel maybe a month ago, maybe more than a month ago, where I was like, because we hadn't been talking for a long time before that, and I wanted to just clear stuff up, and we ended the conversation with being like, we both enjoy each other's company, but we can't talk that much because confusing feelings. So basically our solution was we can still talk and be friends, but it won't be a lot. And I was fine with that, but now I'm not, because I need to get over her. But it's hard to get over her when she's in my life at all. Especially when she's moved on. And she's moved on, I haven't. And that's hard. And now I'm trying to make the decision whether to just leave quietly, which it's not a good idea. But if I talk to her, I don't want to do it over text, but I don't want to meet up in person because that seems so stupid. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Because like meeting up in person would be like the best thing to do. But at the same time, it feels so desperate. Or it feels like I need to just let it. I just like, I don't know. I'm just thinking about how it looks from other people's perspectives, not really like my perspective. But she texted me maybe a week or two ago, and I just haven't responded. I don't know. It's just, I don't know, it's hard. But at the same time, it's like, it doesn't bother me that she's moved on. I feel like it should. And I think it does, but I just don't know that it bothers me. I don't know. I'm not in touch with my feelings. I haven't been for a long time. At least that's how it feels. I don't know. I could be very in touch with my feelings and I just don't care. But I feel like I would care. But I don't know. I do not know. Fuck. So, oh wait, I know what I can talk about. So I played this First Contact, I think. It's on the Quest, like, standalone. And it was fucking awesome. You have to keep in mind that my entire VR experience before this was using the Quest maybe once or twice. And then the shitty-ass Windows Mixed Reality headset from, like, 2017. I got it, like, 2018, 2019. But that thing's a piece of shit. It wasn't that bad when I first got it, but after, like, a year... No, sorry, not even a month or two, it broke. Like, the head strap broke. So every time I wanted to use it, I had to tie a shirt around and, like, tie it on my head. And then there was, like, a million cables coming out of it. So going from that to the fucking Quest 2 is like going from a fucking 2000s fucking... it's like going from a Kia Soul to a Tesla. That's how it feels. Kia Soul's like an evil car. It's not necessarily... It is a bad car, but what's a bad car? It's like going from a bad car to a Tesla. That's what it feels like. So I played First Contact, which it's basically this is like a mini game where it's like 5 minutes, but you're standing in this room. There's a little robot, and you get to put this like floppy disk in this like a 3D printer, but it's like a sci-fi 3D printer, and it's like you can get like laser guns. There's one for like a butterfly that lands on your finger, and then there's one where it's like anti-gravity, makes everything float, and it was just so cool because I hadn't had a VR experience like that ever, where it was just like VR was fun with the other headset, but there was always a hassle to it, like the shirt wouldn't be tied all the way, or I don't know, it's just stupid. But this was like a flawless experience, and it was just really nice. I did realize earlier today that I had the strap on way too loose, and I tightened it, but it was so uncomfortable. I was like, "There's no way," because I tried to tighten it as much as I could, because I was like, "Okay, tight." What time is it? I can't even tell. Sorry, I turned the Windows Explorer off because it was taking up so much RAM. It's 11:23. But yeah, it was just really fun, and I played Blade and Sorcery earlier. The last time I played that game, when I played it for the first time today, it got a lot of updates, and there's a lot of things that are better, but it feels not as fun. But it's not bad. It's still really fun. But it lost its like glow. But maybe it's because I haven't played it in a while or something. But it has a mod menu, which is really sick because you can just download mods in game. That's fucking insane. Yeah. But like I downloaded this mod that's like makes you really fast and strong. And I realized that I don't want to be super strong in that game because I like to grab people and not immediately behead them. So I got rid of the mod, but now if I still do it, it still acts really buggy. And I don't know if that's just the game or the mod's still installed for some... I don't know. Maybe I just had to restart the game after I installed it. I don't know. My hair actually looks pretty good. Doesn't look that bad. But yeah, it's just... I had Boneworks. I'm downloading it. Oh, motherfucker. I had to fucking... Whenever I'm low on disk space, File Explorer loves to fucking use up 8 gigs of RAM sometimes. Fucking File Explorer. The thing that you go to explore files takes up 8 gigs of RAM. That's half of my RAM. It's already taking up 360 and I just started. I just like this second restarted it. It's at half a gig now. But so what I do to fix it is I just end it. So there is no File Explorer. But File Explorer is literally like this, like the taskbar is part of File Explorer, right? So to do that, I just go here and I press end. And that saves up so much RAM, but I lose my fucking taskbar. So now if I want to like Alt-Tab, I get this like fucking caveman menu. Sorry, I just had to rant. Windows is fucking stupid. I used to clown on Colton about using Linux, but goddamn, I don't want to use Windows anymore, but I don't want to use Linux, and I don't want to use Mac. What else is there? There's nothing. But I just downloaded Boneworks. I'm going to play that later. I played the Super Hot VR demo, and I was like 30 minutes before I make this video, I was playing Super Hot on Airlink, and it's really good. But playing it standalone is just like the smallest amount better where it's noticeable. I don't know. I don't just being able to like walk around with no cords is so cool. Because like even if you are corded, it's one cord. And with my other VR, it was like 2 or 3. So it's really nice. And the camera tracking is a lot. God, the thing that blew me away was how good the controller tracking is. I don't know if it's because like I've just had my headset for a long time, but it might be shitty batteries. I don't know, or maybe the controllers are just dying. But like the controller tracking, it'll be fine. But it's like I had like early onset Parkinson's, and it would just be shaking. It'd be hard to hit like small buttons. But with the Quest, it's perfect. It cannot be any better. It's like it's so precise. It's so good. And then they have the hand tracking, which is just weird. I really like it though. You can just use your hands. I want VR gloves so bad. If I had money, I'd get VR gloves. Yeah. The cool thing about the mixed reality thing though, the one I got years ago, and I think it was one of the first that had camera tracking on it. So it was one of the first headsets that you didn't need to have like stations, like camera tracking stations set up, which is really nice, which is the whole reason why I got it. I think there were a few more, but I think the Windows Mixed Reality was the best one. Listen, it's not a bad headset. It just broke early. It was like $200, I think. 200, 300 maybe? For 200, 300 bucks, it's pretty good. I'm not trying to like absolutely shit on it. I've just had a bad experience with it. And it gets really hot in there. One of the other things is how much lighter the Quest is, so it doesn't weigh on my head and I sweat less. It still does get really hot. I kind of wish they would put a fan in there. I feel like that would be kind of... I feel like it would be easy to do. It might not be. But putting like a little fan in there, that's not a bad idea. But yeah. Blade and Sorcery is such a fun game. Wait, was that the game? That's the game that oh yeah. That's the game I'm talking about, Blade and Sorcery. I don't know if that's a game I said. That like doesn't feel the same anymore. But that's such a good game. Oh yeah, and the mods. I was really confused. I was downloading mods and I downloaded like a lightsaber mod, a gun mod, because I had those mods. I had to reinstall them. But I had them. But then I entered the game and the gun mod is absolutely horrible. It's like one gun that's so glitchy. In the lightsaber mod, there was one lightsaber. What happened? What the fuck? When I downloaded the mods, like the last time I played, there was like a million lightsabers. And the mods were good. The mods are shit now. I don't know what happened. But yeah. It's still a really fun game though. You get so lost in it. I actually I found things to talk about. Wow, if I really just try, I can. I'm probably going to end it there. If I forgot to talk about anything, I'll leave in the comments or talk about it tomorrow. I'm going to end it there. If I forgot to talk about anything, I'll leave in the comments or talk about it tomorrow. Okay.